All right, artists, if you are watching this video, it is because you're ready to see how we are going to paint in our Blue Jay. You will have your messy mat. You will have your wonderful Blue Jay creation. Make sure you turn the messy mat so it's the long way, not the wide way, because we made all Blue Jays. And then you're gonna have a water cup. Your water is gonna get super messy today. Don't worry, that's okay. It still works, it still cleans your brushes. If you get paint on your hands, like me, look, I'm already super messy, you can just wipe that right on your art smock. You will have 3 paint brushes today. You will have a wide one, a medium-sized one, and a tiny one for those tiny details. And you will have a paper towel to wipe your brushes on. Alright, artists, so you're going to do your background. And my background right now is yellow. And that's just because Miss Han made an oops. So just imagine the yellow is not there. You are going to use gray as your background. And with your wide flat brush, the biggest brush you have, you are going to paint the background, whatever is the most behind everything, behind our bird, behind the branches. You're going to paint that gray. And you are going to want to make sure to paint it nice and smooth and even, like you are painting on sunscreen, like you're putting on sunscreen or something, or frosting on a cake. You want it to be nice and even. So when you dip your brush in, make sure not to scoop too much. Keep it on the hairy part of the brush, the bristles, and you are going to wipe it on the edge of your paint container, because we don't want to take big globs of paint and bring it all the way across our bird. If your painting is hard to reach at the top, you can rotate around your painting. So whatever was farthest away from you at first is now closest to you. When you have your gray background, make sure to wash off your bigger brush. Scrub dub dub. Wipe on your paper towel. Make sure it's nice and clean. And now, artists, what we're going to do is we are going to use our different size brushes. You have a big, medium, and small brush that are going to help you with filling in your beautiful painting. So the bigger brush, the wider brush, helps us fill up the big spaces of the background. But if we have another space that might be smaller and harder for our bigger brush to fit, we can use the medium-sized brush, and our smallest brush is going to be the last brush we use today. That is going to add all the tiny details and lines, and outline everything in black. We are not using white today. I know there's a lot of white on a cardinal. Next time we will use white. You'll be able to add the white to your cardinal and to add white snowflakes to the background and snow everywhere, and it'll be really beautiful and white for the eye. But today we're just worried about filling in those colors. You are going to start by using your lightest color, getting to your darker color. So your darkest color is black on your tray. And if I started with black and I got black and I was painting, the thing is my brush might not be super clean to get all the black off when I then dip it into my blue, and then my black could ruin my beautiful blue. But if I had blue on the brush and then was doing my black, that wouldn't be a problem, because black is the darkest color on your tray and it will mix with the blue and the blue would disappear in the black. So that's why we're going to start lighter and then get darker. We're going to start with our blue. Our blue on our blue jay is going to go on top of its head here. That part will be a little tricky, so I'll show you what I mean when I say that. The wings and the bird's back. Its tummy is white and its face is partially white as well. And then we have those black details and a black beak and some really pretty black details on our bird's wings. So we're only going to do part of the face. We're just going to do this part above the eye blue. It's the bottom we're going to leave white, which we're going to add next time. All right, and now for our bird's wings. We notice that our bird has lots of whites, black, and blue spots, almost like a pattern, blue, black, blue, black, blue, black, and on the edge, white. You can always just do blue if you did a different kind of wing here. I'm gonna do mine, I think these parts blue, and then right in here, black. You'll notice that when you paint over the oil pastel still shows underneath. If you have trouble seeing it, it might be a sign that you need to smooth out your paint more. Great. Now my next color is going to be my brown, and then lastly my black. Now remember, artists, when you do your branches, you want to still think about the overlapping. One branch needs to be in front of the other and the other behind the other. We don't want them to go through each other. So make sure you still have those branches overlapping. When you fill in the bird's beak, artists, make sure that you still have the middle line showing, because we will need to separate the top from the bottom beak with the white next time I see you. The last step, you're going to take your thin, tiniest brush. You're going to use that to outline the whole thing. The next time I see you, when we're done with this, we are going to add white snow falling and some beautiful snowflakes and the white for the eye of the cardinal and the other white parts.